Hey everyone, my name is Chris, and my wife Rachel, who writes the blog 5minutesforme.com, just asked me to kind of demonstrate a little bit of the morning smoothie that I drink. Back in October of 2012, I had a pretty life-changing experience, basically with health, and going to the doctor and having a real serious wake-up call. And I read the book Eat to Live by Dr. Furman, and it really changed my life, set me off a whole new path of eating and nutrition. I basically went from 215 pounds to 180 pounds today from October till now, which is now May. So I attribute a lot of that success to reading that book and learning how to eat better, learning about the American diet and how awful it really is for you. One of the great things that I learned from the book, obviously, is incorporating a lot of nutrient-dense and nutrient-rich foods into my diet every day. And one of the big things I do every single day without fail is I make myself a giant smoothie. That's basically my breakfast. And then I also make several other smoothies to bring with me throughout the day. So the big drink that I always use is I always make myself a kale, banana, and spinach. A kale, banana, blueberry, or strawberry smoothie. I usually use spinach sometimes too, but for the most part, at least for the last few months, I've been using a lot of kale. Kale is very, very rich and very, very dense in a lot of nutrients, a lot of essential vitamins that the body needs. It's extremely heart healthy, full of fiber. It will lower your cholesterol, lower your blood pressure. And it's also incredibly amazing for your skin as well. So it's a really great superfood. It has a lot of anti-cancer properties as well. Like I said, just very, very nutrient dense. So I usually start my drink. I use the NutriBullet here, not to sound like an ad for NutriBullet, but this thing is great if you don't have enough money to get like a Vitamixer like I don't. NutriBullet is a fantastic alternative to that. It's a high-speed motor, and it comes with some blades, and it really rips up the fiber, rips up the vegetables and the fruit really well to make it very drinkable and very easy on your digestive system. And you're also not wasting one single part of the actual food at all. You're using all of it. Unlike a juicer where it'll, get rid of the pulp and all that. This, you are drinking everything. Everything's going right into your body, so you're getting the highest benefit of the food that you're putting in. So I usually will use fresh bunch kale. Sometimes I use this bags, the stuff in the bag. I'm not a huge fan of the stuff in the bag, only because it is washed, and sometimes they put stuff in there like chemicals like chlorine. But when it's on sale, I buy it. So they're having a great deal on it, so we bought a lot of these bags. Also great for kale chips as well, which I make. But when putting in kale, I usually just stick a few handfuls and just kind of pack it on in there. Just kind of get it in. It doesn't need to be neat or anything. Then I usually take a little cup and I put about maybe 2 cups of blueberries in, just to get that going. I'll also use bananas. I mean, that's obviously the main ingredient here. Bananas are fantastic, loaded with potassium. It's very, very super food for you. Great for the brain. Great for everything. It will help lower cholesterol as well. I usually pack 2 of these babies in here. I'm a banana freak. I can eat bananas all day long. I love them. So don't be shy about putting bananas in, especially if you love them. I usually pack it pretty dense, just because I'm trying to get, trying to fill my stomach up, so I feel really full. I'll use pineapple too. You can put that in, like I said, strawberries, blueberries, whatever you want. There's no really exact science to it. Just get it all in there. Some people use almond milk. I used to use almond milk, but I just use water. So I just go right to the tap here. I load it up with water. There's kind of a fill line here on the cup. It tells you where to fill it to. And you just put the top on, which is the blade. So now it gets a little noisy here, but this is where you're blending everything up. And I usually just keep it on until I feel like everything's blended. So here we go. That should be pretty good. I take the top off. I taste it, see if it's good, which I know it already is. That's wonderful. So, a lot of people ask me when I do these drinks, oh, do you taste the kale? You absolutely do not taste the kale at all, especially when you're putting in blueberries and bananas. Totally wipes that green taste out if that's what you're afraid of doing. Basically, this drink is superfood. It is loaded with all kinds of nutrients and everything to get your day started. So get rid of the coffee. I was a big coffee drinker, about 3 cups a day. Now I barely drink coffee at all anymore, and this is how I start my day. I get a lot of energy. I get really jacked up. So I highly recommend this as your breakfast to start your day. So hopefully I'll be back for some more cool tips like this. Take care.